Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. We got some really cool stuff to cover today, guys, and we're also giving away $100 worth of XRP. All that you have to do to enter is press the like button on this video right now, comment something down below, and make sure you are subscribed. Then at the end of tomorrow, so 24 hours from now, we're going to be giving it away if we hit 300 likes in 24 hours. So make sure you go ahead and smash the like button right now because it could very well be a cool event. So guys, XRP Community Fund becomes Netherlands' official foundation. I looked at this and I was like, what? What is going on here? What has happened? And what have I missed? Now, it is actually a little bit less extreme than I had expected, but still, it's a very cool advancement. XRP Community Fund, initiated by Wietse to bolster XRP adoption, has recently received massive interest in a country that's packed with world-famous icons. The platform has now become the registered foundation in the Netherlands. And again, if you guys don't know, I live in the Netherlands. I come from here, and I speak Dutch. Hey, so again, this is pretty cool to me and pretty special to have it in in this country right here. It's a pretty interesting thing to see. XPL's lead developer Wietse contribution to boosting the XP ecosystem is tremendous. The platform XP Community Fund is primarily used to enhance the XP adoption by funding to developers and project owners who are building the tools, applications, plugins, and other frameworks to simplify the adoption of XP as a payment. Moreover, the foundation aims to support the building of the XPL ecosystem. To get it started, the XRP Community Fund was initially donated by Wind and other prominent members of the XRP community when they received bug bounties from crypto exchanges. However, the platform has now grown beyond just an idea, a group of XRP ecosystem enthusiasts, and a Twitter account. It was further detailed on Coil in this article right here. The content monetization platform founded by Ripple CTO Stephen Thomas, Coil outlines it as follows. We realize there's still a lot to do and will never be done, but we are proud we can finally celebrate this milestone with the XRP community. I guess you could say that again. That's a pretty cool milestone, a pretty cool mark. As for now, a small group from Netherlands has lent the helping hand to establish XRP Community Fund, a well-organized platform. The fund has already supported a couple of projects, including the payment plugin, a Slack channel for the XRP UNL validated operators to help cover Google big query costs, and beside this, Wince's upcoming project is also financed by the non-profit foundation. The newly established XP Community Fund in the Netherlands will have 8 original board members who will have the right to vote. Board members including Tiffany Hayden, Wietse and Hoder held the special privilege to vote in comparison to the other 5 members. Furthermore, the Community Fund comprises of 3 directors who can access the funds. And I guess, maybe they'll invite me, because I live here too now. Probably not. I don't think I have never really talked with Tiffany, nor Wietse, nor Hoder, so I don't think they really notice I exist in this space. But hey, who gives a shit? Now, again, here's a whole Coil article. You can subscribe if you want to see even more. But I guess we got the story straight away from this article right here. It's pretty obvious what's happening, and it's pretty cool. We know what it is, though. Bitbank COO reveals reason behind Ripple's popularity in Japan. Well, it's pretty obvious why Ripple's so popular in Japan. They got themselves a lot of groundbreaking partnerships due to SBI right there. I mean, it's pretty down to earth, pretty obvious what they got going on there. We all know it's great. We all know it's huge. We all know they're really going forward with it all. But I guess there's not too much to cover surrounding that anymore, I would say, right? It's pretty obvious. It's pretty out in the open. But even though it is, let's quickly check it out. The COO of one of the largest exchanges in Japan, Bitbank, Hiroyuki Miyara, says Ripple's mutual collab and relationship with the financial companies of Japan could be the reason behind Ripple's increasing popularity. Well, oh my days, it scared the crap out of me. That was the phone. Oh, I got scared. Okay, it's good. It's cool. Could be the reason behind Ripple's increasing popularity. Japan is quietly becoming the world's biggest market for cryptocurrency, specifically for XRP, following its long-standing partnership with the SBI Group, a financial giant of Japan. In latest report, Bitbank's COO Hiroyuki shared his views on Ripple and XRP's widespread awareness in Japan. He said, Ripple has good relationship with many companies, including SBI Holdings of Japan. Of course, we have good relationships not only with Japanese companies, but also with the whole world. And that's why Japanese people see it as a reliable crypto, which seems to be the biggest reason. Because of the perception that it is easy to use through these relationships. And I get that. I definitely get that. I rate that as well. Ripple's strategy of collabing with different banks and financial institutions has been working pretty well to popularize XRP and its blockchain products in the payment industry. Especially in Japan, Ripple's XRP stands out to be the most popular cryptocurrency. Very recently, the president of SBI Holdings HD, Yoshitaka Kitao, mentioned about the fourth megabank concept at FinSum 2019 event organized by Nikkei Inc., a Japanese financial services agency FSA. At the 3-day mega fintech blockchain event held in the land of the rising sun, Tokyo, I was like, the land? What are they saying? But it didn't just mean the land of the rising sun, Tokyo. SBI Holdings shared the glimpse of the fourth megabank concept with the help of financial institutions. We will use various fintechs in Japan and overseas to realize the fourth megabank concept with regional financial institutions. Additionally to all of this, Ripple, Onchange.org has flashed about a new petition, an initiative to make Ripple's XRP the official cryptocurrency of Japan Olympics in 2020. In 2018, Ken Takahashi created the petition, and it was signed by 14K people. That's, again, pretty cool to see, guys. Also, another thing that you should take notice of is, again, that the Swell Conference is coming up again in November, which is already almost around the corner. Again, these months are flying by like it is butter. Even though butter does not fly, maybe I should have named a bird or something. Maybe a butter bird. I don't know if that's the thing. What I do know, though, is that this conference is really cutting it close. It's going to be coming up really, really quite soon, and there's going to be a huge change in adoption, huge change in support from XP community members after or before this event. We're going to see some drastic changes, guys. It always happens during this time of the year. And again, I'm pretty excited for it. You can speak whatever you want to speak about, but I'm pretty excited for all of this. It's going to be really interesting. Ripple XRP marks a powered packed week. Coin deals with moderate loss. This is not so nice to hear. Definitely not. I mean, we're dealing with some moderate losses, but if you look at the Coinmarketcap or the live CoinWatch or whatever you're watching, it's not really the case though. 24 hours were plus 0.5%, on a weekly basis only minus 0.15%. And yes, on a monthly basis we're down 15%, but really, on the shorter time frames here, so over the last week or so, we're doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I can live with that really happily, really comfortably. So I don't really agree with this too much. Has it been a powered packed week? Well, Ripple reflected in a slight drop in the price. In order to have a marked recovery, the coin should take a long leap in the upcoming days. Yeah. I mean, there could be some cool things coming up here. Who knows? Who can tell? I can't. All I know is, again, that I don't think the price has done as bad as some people portray it to have done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all of this. The Ripple One Discord channel, let's talk about that one. Ripple One Discord channel open to discuss the XRP fork. A Ripple keeps the XRP price low. Ripple still has the upper hand with reputation and product. A Discord chat has been opened for those who want to recreate the Ripple network, essentially forking XRP. But so far, only a handful of pollsters have replied, and the general attitude is actually very skeptical. Ripple keeps XRP price low. That's, again, what's kind of happening because Ripple keeps dumping those coins, and Ripple gave away such many coins to Jed McCaleb. Finally, Twitter personality CryptoBitlord made the call that he wants to hard fork. And he said on Twitter right now today, proud to announce the Ripple on Discord channel is opened. This is where we will begin structuring the XRP fork, planning our new future. Share this link and join us now. I really still don't know what his intentions are with this. Maybe he just wants to make a very big amount of money instantly, because I don't really know. In theory, the hard fork would recreate the Ripple network and its 100 billion coins. For now, though, the proposed Discord channel invites nothing more than a derision on the idea. Commenters suggest that a hard fork of Ripple would be nothing more than a bad version of Stellar. In my vision, if we're hard forking, it's just a direct copy, right, of all the coins that are allocated. So in this case, Ripple's going to still have a very big amount of coins, unless we do it in a different manner where, we have to reallocate every single coin to kind of create a new coin in that sense. But I don't know if he wants to really do that. I don't know what his real intentions are with all of this. Ripple still has the upper hand with reputation and products. Ripple is actually one of the few coins that is not forked. Stellar, while using a similar protocol, is not actually a hard fork in the classical sense. The project started its blockchain from block 0. On the other hand, a hard fork that also holds the history of the distributed Ripple ledger would mean someone still has control of the majority of the coins, because Ripple has established for itself a fund of 55 billion coins, which was locked up for a predetermined period of time to limit the XRP in circulation. The Ripple 1 fork, however, will remove the pre-mined coins and also start from scratch. So again, it's a little bit of a different fork than just a Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV fork like we've seen before. Ripple also has the advantage of a longer presence in the crypto space. Maybe he just wants to allocate himself a lot of coins. I don't know what he wants to do, how he wants to do it all, but I really don't understand it too much. Because again, we're taking away the utility of XRP in this case. We're creating a coin that's really fast, really reliable, really cool. Well, maybe not even as reliable, since we're taking away one of the biggest foundations behind it. But what you have left is just a fast coin. That's cheap. Nobody's going to be using it because we don't have this central authority, sort of, like Ripple here, that's pushing the adoption of said coin. Ripple also has the advantage of a longer presence in the crypto space. The company is also known for its high level of publicity. Almost constantly, Ripple promotes itself to banks and gives away coins for testing. Ripple 1 will have to convince all partners and supporters that its proposition is better. But the project may have a hard time competing with Ripple and social media community, as well as investors that already hold XRP. It is also unknown if Ripple 1 would be able to recreate the XRP protocol, most likely not, or other products developed by the Ripple team. Ripple 1 should not be mistaken for XRP 1, another digital asset on the Digibyte protocol. Important announcement, this is from XRP 1. XRP 1 is not a hard fork of XRP. Ripple. XRP 1 is a digi asset via Digibyte blockchain. Just making things clear for everyone, please don't message me about XP airdrop or your XP address. This is actually a really important detail because even I personally did not know about XP1 on Digibyte, and there were many people talking about this XRP1 fork, even though it's actually Ripple 1. And it's pretty important to know about the situation. XRP had it for a potential bullish break with falling wedge pattern. This is just talking about the price, but it is very, very fresh. So I thought, hey, let's quickly check into it. Let's quickly see what you guys like about this type of stuff, because I see many people liking it. XRP has been sliding downward lately, and the controversial Latin coin incurred major losses despite its peer coins posting significant gains in 2019. After a minor decline of 0.4% over the past 24 hours, XRP was valued at 25.4 cents, holding a market cap of almost $11 billion and a 24-hour volume of almost $1 billion right now. XRP's downtrend has been a long one, and as investors looked for a long-awaited breakout, XRP's price hinted at a positive breakout. Testing the latest technical into consideration, or taking the last technicals into consideration, XRP could potentially head for an upward movement, and the coin's valuation could gain momentum according to short-term charts below. A positive price breakout for XRP. While XRP's 4-hour chart exhibited a bullish phase, the short-term chart witnessed formation a falling wedge pattern, and the price seems to be following two downsloping and converging trend lines, indicative of an upward price breakout for the coin. And if the price appreciates, then XRP could breach resistance at 26.4 and 26.8 key levels. To top that, by the way, guys, before we actually get into to top that, make sure you go ahead and check out the Facebook group. There's a link for it in the description below. Make sure you go ahead and check it out. And make sure you don't forget to enter the giveaway by pressing the like button right now, commenting something down below, and, of course, hitting the notification bell on. To top that, 50 moving average continued to tread below the 100 moving average, despite the distance between two lines declining. This pattern has been existing and extending for 34 days. In line with the close trading moving averages, the MACD indicator also projected a bearish crossover and was headed for a potential bullish crossover in the near term. Conclusion: as the price continued to consolidate in a falling wedge pattern, an upward price breakout is likely. However, if the price fails to break out and continues a downtrend, XRP could test support at 24.8 cents. How to fork Ripple or XRP ledger if Ripple acts maliciously, and why it won't work. Now, why it won't work from my personal perspective is that the utility of XRP is just all the way gone. So if Ripple acts maliciously, all we have left is a coin that is, again, quick, interesting, efficient, cheap, and high up in the rankings, which is going to drop, of course, if Ripple acts maliciously. What we don't have anymore is any real use case for the coin except for, person-to-person transactions, which again are not facilitated then by these major companies like Ripple here or its subsidiaries in the sense of like Spring funding some other companies. No, they're going to be funded by nobody, and it's only going to be peers that are going to be using this. But even they're not really put into it; they're just using it out of their own accord. They're doing it on their own. What happens with this fork, and why we really can't fork XRP ever, is that it takes away all the utility that the coin has right now and leaves us with really nothing except for a useless type of coin. There are many coins out there at the 2000 spot or even higher up or lower up that are most likely quicker, maybe cheaper, maybe more efficient than XRP. Most likely they're there. Why do we not know about them? Because they're not as good at marketing, and because, well, I mean, it's fast, it's cool and all, but, that's it, right? I mean, we could also use stable coins. We could. It's all a little bit of a strange phenomenon here with how it all works. I just know that this fork is such a strange thing, and I really don't know who would support it because you're not doing anything. You could better, I think, just get away from XRP altogether, because why would you support the fork? I really don't see any benefits in it, but if you guys know any, let me know. We're going to get back into this in my next video on Ripple. I have a little bit of info that I want to cover with you guys, but I want to take a whole separate episode to go over some of this stuff as well with some new news, because it's a lot of stuff to cover and we do not have much time left in this video. Guys, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter, TheDustyBC. Make sure you follow this channel on YouTube, DustyBC. Make sure you check out my Instagram. Again, you also should buy yourself a hardware wallet. Make sure you check out BitChute, where I trade my crypto, and some other cool links are down there, like Discord and whatever. Make sure you also check out the Facebook group. Free Bitcoin is in there as well. There's everything. Make sure you check it out, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.